Hello and welcome to the river. Today on this episode, sorry, on this episode we will be looking at plans. Oh, just a frog in my throat, Stephen. Thanks. I think I'll try it again though.
Could you do it with a glass of water? Maybe you can help.
Perfect. Thank you.
Give me a second.
Anyway.
Are you all wipe me there?
Oh, thank you. Okay. So today we're looking at plans and maps to help us chart and... You all right there?
I can't find the glass. Where are your glasses?
Okay, left of the cooker.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm okay to keep going?
Yes, one way.
So today we're looking at plans and maps to help... Hold on. Do you need a hammer?
I can't do it again. I still can't find the
Okay,
glasses.
left of the cooker, third cupboard along, top row.
Left, third cupboard along, top.
Perfect. You know what? Better on the titles. Welcome to the river. No, you can. I tell you what I'll do. I will draw you a picture.
That would be nice.
That
It might help. Yeah.
Not just any picture, a picture of the kitchen.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
it's a picture as if a bird was flying over the top and was looking straight down onto our kitchen, right? And that we call a plan, right? So, have a look at what I've drawn so far. Here's the kitchen, there's the table, there's the fridge over there, and the doors beside us. There's the kettle and the coffee maker behind you, and there's the sink just there, right? Now, there's a couple of things missing. Could you do me a favor and do a couple of measurements for me?
Of course.
Because on here we have a scale, okay? A scale of 3 centimeters to every meter,
Right.
okay? So can you tell me the distance from this wall to the cooker?
Right. Do you want to measure?
Please, would you? Thank you.
Go ahead, measure me.
We're awfully good, aren't we? Awfully nice. Okay.
We're measuring in centimeters and meters.
Yes, please.
Oh, that is dead on 1 meter.
1 meter. So I take 1 meter and I multiply it by 3 for 3 centimeters. And that should give me 3 centimeters. There we go. 1, 2, 3 centimeters. Okay, and from the other wall?
Okay, it's 1.1.
Okay, so that's 3.3 centimeters in. And that gives me my cooker. Okay, so we have now put in our cooker, which is over there.
Good on, yeah.
So,
good.
do you understand what's in front of us now? Yeah? So the table's over here, right in the center, and the fridge is over there, and the coffee maker and the kettle behind us, and the sink is over there, and the cooker is over there. So I'm going to put an X where the glasses is.
Oh, right on.
Right?
That
You
should
think
make things much easier for me.
you're going to be able to do this?
I hope so.
Here we go. So glasses are right here. You know where the glasses are?
Think of it, Alan.
Go.
Let's try it out.
Let's go. Here we go.
Let's go, right.
Right, with a plan, yeah. Very good. You got them? Awesome. I'm gonna get my glass of water. So, hey, thought I was supposed to be getting the glass of water.
looking at a poem called Pleasant Sounds by John Clare. Aren't words fun? We can paint pictures with words, we can make lovely sounds with words, and we can express what's in our heart and what's in our head with wonderful words too. This is Pleasant Sounds by John Clare.
The rustling of leaves under the feet in wood and under hedges, the crumpling of cat ice and snow-down wood rides, narrow lanes and every street causeway, rustling through a wood, or rather rushing, while the wind halloos in the oak toop like thunder, the rustle of birds' wings startled from their nests or flying unseen into the bushes, the whizzing of larger birds overhead in a wood, such as crows, puddocks, buzzards, the trample of robins and woodlarks under the brown leaves, and the patter of squirrels on the green moss, the fall of an acorn on the ground, the pattering of nuts on the hazel branches as they fall from ripeness, the flirt of the groundlark's wing from the stubbles. How sweet such pictures on dewy mornings, when the dew flashes from its brown feathers.
Wasn't that amazing? Wonderful poem. Perhaps you would like to try your own poetry now. Use lots of different sound words, lots of different descriptive words and exciting words. Perhaps write a poem about a journey. Write a poem with colour. Write a poem with sound. Aren't words fun?
Right, so we've now done plans, planned out the kitchen, and you got a nice glass of water out of it, which was lovely.
Very helpful on. So
Very nice. But obviously, if you're looking to find your way around a bigger area, you can't draw a wee plan. So, what's this?
Oh, this is something we love, Alan. This is
Yeah,
a map.
love
A
maps.
map. And where is this a map of, Alan?
Well, this is Newcastle over here. This is the town of Newcastle, this grey area. And then all these colours here are the Mourne Mountains. So this is all the mountains. And then this green area up here is the valley heading up towards Castlewellan and Tullymore.
What's this yellow thing?
Oh, that's very good. That's the beach.
That's the beach.
That's the beach.
And there's something blue.
Well, that's the sea.
That's the sea. So much detail, Alan.
Yeah.
So much detail. And maps really, I was told they're like a representation of reality,
Yeah.
which is what they are. You couldn't fit Sleeve Donner, the whole actual Sleeve Donner onto the map.
On the piece of
right?
paper.
How could you do that? You couldn't do it. Okay? So it's like it's drawn to scale.
Okay.
It's a scale.
Just like our plan.
Just like our plan.
Very good.
Okay. And on this map, Alan, you can also see so much detail. There are lots of little symbols.
Oh yeah,
Around here.
yeah.
Okay. Like you've got a symbol there. It looks like it's like a car park or a picnic site. You couldn't have all those words written on a map because there's not enough space.
That's right.
So
That's right.
instead of that, we choose to use symbols.
And then, so things like this red line here. What's that, Stephen?
That's a type of road, Alan. That's, to me, it's a main road.
A main road. And then the yellow ones are sort of
Like a minor road.
okay.
Like a back road, minor road.
Back road.
Okay.
Okay, that's great. And then there's lots of wee tiny green trees.
Yeah.
So I presume this is like a forest because there's lots of them.
Yeah.
Right, well, should we look at a few symbols then? If
I
we
think
draw
so.
a few out and see what we can make of them.
I think that would be good. This is my knowledge going back here to
Good.
Key Stage 3 geography.
Lovely.
So what would we like to draw on? Do you want the
Well, what's this P? Draw the P out for us, Stephen, to start off with.
P?
Yeah, draw the P.
Okay. So it's just like a...
That's correct. And it's in a big square. So that sign is what?
That's car parking.
Car parking. Okay, well there's, gosh, look at all the car parking around here.
Yeah.
Newcastle's full of car parks.
For all the people looking to come to
For their
beach,
holidays?
For their holidays, yeah.
Super. Okay, what about, you mentioned this one here, which is a cross with a line on the top.
Like this.
Yeah,
This.
yeah.
This. Now, what do you think that represents? What does that look like?
I have no idea. What is that?
Well, to me, it looks a bit like a table.
Oh yes. Oh yes, so this is the legs,
Legs
and the tabletop.
Yeah. So
Picnic table.
site.
Picnic.
Picnic.
Very good. I like that.
Somewhere you can stop off and have a picnic. And that one there in the map is beside the car park.
Oh, so
So you get
it's
picnic tables in the car park.
a car park with a picnic table. Very good. Well then, what? I see this one here. Look, it's a wee round circle with a cross on the top of it.
It's a round circle.
Yeah.
Has
But now hold on a wee second, because look, just up here there's a square with a cross on it. Yeah.
square.
So they look similar, but they're not the
Very
same.
different. Yeah. So I would guess on that that's to represent churches.
Okay,
The
yeah.
cross on it.
Very good.
Okay, the cross. And
Well, what's the difference then?
well, the one with the square, that's a church with a tower.
Okay.
Okay. And this one is representing a church with a spire.
But if I was a bird flying over the top, I would see a church down below me with a tower, which is a big square. With a spire, I wouldn't see the cone of the spire, I would see the round of it. That's very clever.
Isn't that very clever, no?
There's loads of information on here. And then look, there's actually wee crosses in here, which is obviously churches without either a
Yeah,
tower
there's the
or
church, the cross.
a spire.
Yeah.
Super. Are you lost and all at sea? Not such a Jolly Roger, more like a sad Sam. Not such a Jack Sparrow, more like a lame duck. Forgotten where you buried your treasure? Can't find your way back? Then you need maps. The new way to find your way home or to that precious item buried on your desert island. Large folded sheets of paper with pretty colours and weird symbols will help you find those hard to find places. And once you find what you're looking for, you can easily fold and store your compact map. Maps, the easiest way to find your way. Ha 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 ha! Stephen, if I wanted to find somewhere in Newcastle area or in the Mourne Mountains, how then would I do that? Because there's loads of information on this map.
There is indeed, but there's something very special that can help us.
Okay.
Okay?
What?
If we look at the map, you can see very closely that there are blue lines that
Yeah.
run horizontally across the map and also vertically up and down the map.
It makes wee boxes all over the map.
Next wee boxes, and there are numbers across the top and bottom of the map and along the sides as well.
Very good.
And these lines are known as grid lines. And together, these grid lines, the ones that go across and the ones that go up and down, they form grid squares, just like you said.
Very good.
And we are able to use the numbers to read off a particular grid square. And that helps you to find things on the map.
So do we just read from the left to the right as normal?
Well, this is what I'm going to tell you. There's a wee way of remembering it. And it's called across the corridor and up the stairs.
Across the corridor
and up the hall. Okay,
Right.
up the stairs. So basically, if I wanted to find, say for example, we'll go for Luke's Mountain.
Luke's Mountain.
Luke's Mountain.
Okay.
I go across to the line that is to the left of that particular place.
All right.
So I go across here, I've got 31, 32.
Okay. Yeah.
Luke's Mountain's here.
Right.
So it's 32. And then I go to where the line meets underneath
Okay.
that square.
So it's this
we've got
corner.
This corner. So we've got 32, and then at the corner we go across, and it's 30.
So this box, this square
It's
is 32,
called
30.
That's what it's called.
That's really clever. So if I wanted to find anywhere on any map, I just go along the corridor and up the stairs. That's great. Okay, well here's the challenge. Here's a wee quiz for you now, because we're going to put the map up onto the screen and we have got 6 questions for you. See how you get on with these.
In what grid square would you find the Royal County Down golf links?
forest is in grid square 3729?
How many car parks are in grid square 3730?
What grid square is the police station in?
What river would you find in grid square 3833?
Last question. In grid square 3933, there are 3 dark blue symbols. What do you think they mean? Well, how did you get on? Right, here are the answers. Go, Stephen.
Let's go, okay?
Question number 1.
Number 1. So the Royal Countdown Golf Links is in grid square 3832.
Did you get it?
Hopefully you did.
Question number 2 then. What forest was in grid square 3729? That would be Donard Forest.
It's a nice place.
That's lovely.
Car parks. How many car parks are there in grid square 3730? The answer is 4.
What grid square is the police station in? That would be 3729.
What river do we find in grid square 3833? That is Arcgis River.
Now, in question 6, grid reference 3933, there are 3 dark blue symbols, and they are a car park, which we talked about, a caravan park, so we symbol for a caravan, and a campsite, which is a symbol that looks like a teepee or a wee tent. How did you get on? Did you get all 6 right? Now, I have come down to the Dross Forest on a very chilly Sunday morning to talk about the next step in our mapping journey. Because so far, we've had a look at plans, which are really useful for small areas, for getting some basic information about finding your way around a kitchen, your garden, your house, even your town. You have town plans. But if you want to look at a bigger area, then you're going to need maps. And we've had a look at maps and how to, in order to get all of the information in, map drawers create symbols. So maps are full of things like heights and depths and even gradients, how steep a slope is, where the car parks are, where the picnic areas are, where the hiking routes are, where the A-class roads and the motorways are, filled with information. But the next step in the journey is GIS, Geographic Information Systems. You've probably used them and you haven't even realised you're using them, because that's what your mobile phone uses. GIS, or Geographical Information Systems, is the platform that your mobile phone, your tablet, your laptop uses to map the world. And here's the great bit. You can play your part. You can map your own local patch, your wee bit of the river. And teachers, you're going to love this, because you can get your whole class down and use an app called Arcgis to map your patch of the river, your local patch. You can do widths and depths and velocities and a whole range of other things, and take loads of pictures and create storyboards, and
great presentations with Arcgis from Environmental System Research Institute. We'll put their information at the end and then you can join in too. Get involved. This is the next stage, the next evolution of mapping. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. So this is where I'm going to do my first set of measurements. Quite far up the Fidross stream. I'm a wee bit out of breath after that wee walk. But I'm going to do a set of measurements here, then I'm going to go down to the bridge. I'm going to do a second set of measurements there. Then I'm going to go on further down the stream another bit and take measurements there. Now the great thing about Arcgis is you can upload onto the app as you're standing in the stream. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some photographs when I'm here. And I'm going to upload it all onto the app, and then that goes global. That's it on the map already. Any chance? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, so let me show you how to record this. Now teachers, you can set the questions that you want answered here and the data that you want collected. So my little blue marker is over to the side. I want it over in the forest here nearest the stream. And I've created 3 sites, one up in the top end of the stream, one down in the middle towards the bridge, and the third one on down the road a wee bit. So this is site 1, up high in the stream. And the river depth here is only 0.045. It's only 4.5 centimeters in depth. Very shallow because it is so far up the stream. And then the channel width, again, because it's far up in the stream, it's only 2 meters in width. And the river velocity, well, we've just watched the duck go dead slow and stop, but he's only moving at 0.5 meters a second, half a meter every second. Very slow for an upper stream. Now the overall distance that we're using here today is only 600 meters, and I do want to add an image. Let me get one of the ones there that I took earlier on. Where is it? There it is. Perfect. Click on that, and all I have to do now is press submit, and that means I have recorded that to the Survey 123 and GIS. I have updated the river map. Now, once I've recorded all of those measurements on the app, I can now go and have a look at all of this on my dashboard. Now teachers, this will reflect the questions that you asked in the app. So for example, there's Clogher on the map, and look what's happened to the GIS map now, because here are the 4 points that I measured on the stream. There they are. And one of the questions was river velocity, and here it is at site 1. Do you remember how quickly the duck was going? If I press this point, 0.5. There it is. Site 2, Site 3 and Site 2. The second Site 2, by the way, is because I took extra measurements at Site 2 and uploaded those as well. The width at Site 1, there it is, 2 meters. That's what we saw earlier on. Down at the bridge it was 4 meters, and then Site 3, that's just one we've just watched, it's 8 meters. That was pretty wide. But isn't it great? Now maps aren't just pieces of paper with symbols on it, but all of our survey information can be added onto them too.
So there we have it, the end of another episode. And hopefully today we've learnt the importance of giving good, clear instructions. Sometimes it helps to draw a picture or a plan. But we have learnt today that maps are clever ways of showing this with lots and lots of detail. And we can learn about 4-figure grid references to pinpoint places on a map. And we've also learnt about how GIS is a fantastic way of digital mapping. Now join us next week as we start to look at how farming has an impact on the river.